My name is Joe Ewers. I graduated in the fall of 2013. I graduated from high school in 2008 and kind of fit myself along the way. Had a child not long after high school, so got into did several different things. So went to Fort County and was studying accounting through post-secondary credit through Northwest, and then as I moved along, had a child, got married, and got a job here at the water plant in Defiance. Changed my direction, and then got my degree in Associate of Science through Northwest. But that's where it started. Was the reason it came through to Northwest was how I built it out. So Northwest, I did Northwest for post-secondary credit, and then I got the presidential scholarship. I didn't actually take advantage of that, which was obviously not a good idea, but when I went to school in Toledo for a year, and then I came back to Defiance College for a year. And when I got this job, Northwest was the one that was conducive to my schedule. It allowed me to work and go to school at the same time. And they had the way the credits transferred to them was amazing. So basically everything I took at Toledo transferred back. I'm not to Northwest. Anything I took at Northwest transferred to Toledo Defiance College. So that was the reason Northwest was there. I mean, it's close. I'm from Ayersville, so that's the number one reason. I mean, for a community college for me it was the closest one, but it worked out in all facets that I needed it to. It was awesome. I only had to go to the building a few times, so I actually took the classes at Fort County for the most part, and then once a week we went to Northwest and met with people. But it was really easy. This is 2008, so I'm sure it's probably even better now, but it was really easy to do back then. But Fort County set that up with the relationships with Northwest, and just made it really easy to take college classes during high school. I mean, again, I graduated from high school a little shy of an associate's degree in business and accounting, and I kind of was like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore, which was silly on my part. But again, I mean, it made everything worked out in the end, and it worked because of the way things transferred to and from Northwest. There wasn't a lot to ask of them, but what was asked was really easy. I mean, I went to the registrar's office a few times, and I didn't go to campus very often because I took online classes. I only took 2 or 3 classes where I had to go physically into the building. So working with the registrar's office, admissions, a counselor to make sure I'm getting the right schedule and all that stuff was always easy. A simple email, phone call, and then the same as working with the professors. I never had an issue myself, so if I had an issue with work or an issue with home life, it was just, hey, we're going to Dallas for the weekend. Can I move up my assignments, stuff like that? So I'm always very thankful of that. So I'm currently the assistant superintendent at the water plant here in Defiance. I've been at the city of Defiance since February of 2010. I got the assistant's job in the fall of 2017, so I've been in my position for 4 years. I have 4 kids. I have a 12-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old. Work and them run my wife and I's lives. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. So I had 2 kids when I finished college, so the adage of you can't go to school and you got a family and stuff like that. Like, I had kids that were just starting kindergarten when I was preschool, kindergarten when I was doing it. It's not easy, but they made it easy. The way the school worked made it easy. But so I'm involved with a lot of my kids stuff. So they play lots of sports. Involved with the boosters. Part of a leadership class for the Defiance County Chamber of Commerce. And then other than that, just work and have fun with my kids. It's easy to get a hold of people. It's easy to go to class there. Again, I have a degree from Northwest, and I feel bad saying this, but I legit had 2 or 3 classes physically in the building. And to me, that was always astonishing. The way that they accepted classes, sent classes off to other colleges, but also accepted classes back from other colleges. And I have a degree from a school that I, have been in, a total of, 50 times maybe, but always anytime I have a question with transcripts, the EPA required me to send my transcripts in so I could get some time reduction on some of my licenses. And anytime I called or asked or emailed, it was easy. Hey, come pick it up, or hey, we'll send it to you. But it's there's not a hard transition. There's not a I've been to 4-year universities, and there's a lot more, so I shouldn't say red tape, because again, 15 years ago, or 12 years ago, but it felt like there was a lot more hoops to jump through to get stuff happen on their end. Where with Northwest, it was, hey, can you guys call Defiance College for me and get these sent over? I didn't have to touch it. And I'm a family person, and I'm not, I made up $1 million, so it was financially driven as well, and it was affordable. I mean, it was, the fastball part was easy, whatever help I got, and then the rest was not super duper expensive.